right, so our scouts have a big job, as I know that you know, because there were already some scouts in here earlier, but our scouts, their job is to do everything we're doing up here, paying attention. If I ask you to have a talk with your elbow partner, they're going to do that as well. That they're keeping their eyes peeled for students who are, let's see if you know these, showing respect, making a good decision, and solving problems. Nice job. So they're going to keep their eyes peeled for those people that are doing that. So we've got an expository piece of writing here that we're going to read together. Okay, now when we read together, we read all at the same time, so no one's going to be speeding forward, reading faster, or shouting out. We're just reading all together. Okay, so here we go. The Pacific Temperate Rainforest. Rivers of the Pacific Temperate Rainforest provide spawning grounds for several species of salmon. For years, it was believed that dead salmon were simply swept back to the ocean. But only recently did modern science discover salmon's deeper connection to the greater rainforest ecosystem. After years of in-depth study, it was found that as salmon swim upstream, they swim to the highest headwaters, including very small creeks and streams. Here they spawn and then die, eating the flesh of their bodies many miles inland. Their carcasses are then broken down and brought further inland by scavenger animals such as raccoon, bear, or eagles. Their bones are even broken down by various processes, including digestion by slugs. Modern science has determined that salmon actually bring many vital nutrients inland from the ocean, including nitrogen and calcium. Some biologists think that without salmon, there would not be enough calcium in the land for elk to grow their homes. Interesting. Go ahead and turn and talk to your elbow partner and tell them 2 or 3 facts that you thought were interesting in this expository writing. Turn and talk to your elbow partner.
Well, I think how would they know?
Wow, nice. Zero noise signal. Scouts, you're going to have a tough decision here with our students. Keep your eyes peeled. So, what we're going to do here is highlight some words in our text that you think are interesting, high level, because there's some high level vocabulary in here, or very scientific, or maybe just speak to you for a reason. So what words in here would you like me to highlight that you think are interesting, high level, very scientific, or just speak to you for some reason? Yes, sir.
Calcium.
Calcium. Why do you like that word?
Because without salmon, being calcium.
I had never heard that fact before. So, yeah, without salmon, there might not be enough calcium in the land for some of our animals to do the things they need to do. What is calcium? Do you know? Have you heard the word before?
I know.
We know it's in milk.
I know what it is.
What is calcium?
It's like a special vitamin that like helps make your bones strong.
Right. Yes. Good. Okay. What other words do we find interesting in here? Yes.
Biologist.
Biologist.
Yes.
What do you know what a biologist is? It's okay to say no.
I remember hearing what it means, but I don't remember the moment.
Okay, so you remember hearing the word, but you're not sure at the moment. And why did you want me to highlight that word?
Because it seems scientific.
It seems scientific. It ends with that ist, which means a person. So this is a person who studies biology. Say that with me. A person who studies biology. And biology means life. So it's a scientist who studies life. Nice job. Yes.
Nitrogen.
Nitrogen. Why do you want me to highlight that word?
It seems scientific because, well, I think nitrogen is in the air.
I think you might be right. Some sort of compound, right? That is in our world naturally. So it's something, again, that the salmon can bring into the land. So nitrogen and calcium. Nice job. Anything else? What else should we highlight? Digestion. Where is that one? I can't find that one.
I see it.
Oh, there it
It's on
is.
the
I see it. And why should we highlight digestion? What do you think?
Because it's just coming to me. Looks important.
Looks important. Do you know what digestion means?
I can't remember.
Can't remember. A friend, do you know what digestion means?
When you eat something, and it goes to your stomach, and the acid in your stomach starts like
Digesting it, yeah. Breaking it down. Right. So when you eat food and it goes into your stomach digests it, so it breaks it down. Yes, so digested by slugs. Okay, what else should we highlight?
Headwaters.
Headwaters. Let's see, where is that one?
or highest headwaters.
Right here, headwaters?
Yeah.
And why do you want to highlight headwaters?
Because it seems like a scientific word.
Seems like a scientific word. Let's read this sentence together. Here we go. After years of in-depth study, it was found that as salmon swim upstream, they swim to the highest headwaters, including very small creeks and streams. What do you think headwaters mean? What do you think that word means? There's some context clues in this sentence. What do you think that means?
Like different places.
Yeah, different places on land or water. Land or water. So I'm thinking, I've never heard this word before, but I'm thinking it's when they swim from the ocean, like it's telling us, up to the highest headwaters, so the smaller bodies of water, so the smaller streams and creeks, not a big body of water, not a lake. Yes, sir?
Scavengers.
Scavengers, let's see. Where is that one? Come point it out to me. Do you see it? Oh, there it is. Thank you, sir. And why do you like the word scavenger? Why do you think we should highlight that one?
It just comes to my mind.
Just came to your mind. Raise your hand if you've learned about scavengers in this unit. Nice. So what is a scavenger? It's a type of animal that does what? What does it do? Not quite sure. What do you think? A type of animal that what? Need help? Not quite sure. We've heard the word before, but we're not quite sure what it means. What do you think, sir?
Like
It is an animal that eats something. Yeah, so let's read this sentence. Here we go. Their carcasses are then broken down and brought further inland by scavenger animals such as raccoon, bear, or eagles. So animals that eat, if you have a guess, just go ahead and tell me. Eat what? Salmon. Things that might already be dead.
and wild things.
Okay.
They don't
Carcasses.
Yes.
kill.
So sometimes a scavenger would be an animal that doesn't necessarily kill another animal, but might eat the remains of an animal that another animal started to eat.
They're
Okay.
scavengers and they kill them.
Right.
They're
Yes. Okay, other words we should highlight. What else do we like here? Yes, what else?
Carcasses.
Carcasses. We just read that sentence. So why does carcasses speak to you? Just came to you. Do you know what carcasses are or what a carcass is? So let's read this here. We're talking about here they spawn and then die, leaving the flesh of their bodies many miles inland. Their carcasses are then broken down and brought further inland by scavenger animals. So what do you think a carcass is? Yes, sir.
Like some like an animal that takes on like a dead, so like a dead animal into the horse.
A carcass is a dead animal. So this would be here where the salmon is dead, and then their dead body is broken down and brought inland more by other animals. Yeah. Okay, what else? What else should we highlight? We need a couple more words here to do our poetry on Monday. What else should we highlight? Yes, sir.
Determined.
Determined. Let's see. Why do you like that word? Why should we highlight that?
It sounds like scientific.
Sounds scientific. Yes, let's read this sentence together. Here we go. Modern science has determined that salmon actually bring many vital nutrients inland from the ocean, including nitrogen and calcium. So it does sound high level and scientific. A lot of times I'll say about my daughter, she's very determined, which means she's going to get something done. This is a different type of determined here. What does this mean? Modern science has determined that salmon actually bring many vital nutrients inland. What does that determined mean? What do you think that determined means? What do you think?
I'm pretty sure.
They're pretty sure, yes. So they've proven or been able to find out that this is what they actually do. Good, so different use of that word. What else should we highlight? Yes.
Spawning.
Spawning. Let's see. Why do you like that word?
It seems scientific.
Seems scientific. Do you know what that means? No? We have a couple of friends with their hands up here. We're going to read it in a sentence before we make our predictions here. Go ahead and read this sentence with me. Here we go. Rivers of the Pacific temperate rainforest provide spawning grounds for several species of salmon. What do you think spawning means?
Spawning is means like you're spawning like that somewhere, like in some place.
It is a place, and this is where they do something. This is the place they do something. This is where they lay their eggs. Yes.
Exactly what I was gonna
Good.
say.
One or two more words to highlight? Lots of great words here. One or two more words to highlight? Yes.
Vital.
Vital. Let's see. Where is
It's on the bottom.
on the bottom? Okay.
Above nitrogen.
Above nitrogen. Thank you for those clues. What do you think vital means?
I'm actually not sure at all.
Okay. They bring many vital nutrients inland. So it means very, very, if you have a guess, just tell me. Important nutrients. So why did you want to highlight that word?
Well, I just thought it looked really cool. Like, it sounds scientific to me.
Yeah, so you could say, instead of saying something to your parents like, it's really important that I get a new laptop, you could say, it is vital that I get a new laptop. That's going to sound a little more high level, right? Okay, one more.
Modern.
Modern. Let's see. Modern. Why do you like that word?
Like why?
What's that?
It just seems kind of interesting.
So it seems interesting. What do you know what modern means? Have a guess? No? Modern. Anyone know what modern means? Modern science has determined. What does modern
Like
mean?
in this time period, it's kind of. I know what that means.
Yes, this time period,
Present.
recent or present. Great.
I have one more.
One more word, last one. Yes, sir. Various. Is that one down here too? Last sentence.
Like on the top, but
It's before processes.
Oh my gosh, come point it out for me here. Where do we have it? Oh, thank you. Various. Okay, last word here. Let's read our sentence together. Here we go. Their bones are even broken down by various processes, including digestion by slugs. What does various mean? Anyone have a guess? What do you think various means? Yes?
many of them.
Many processes. And why did you like that word? Sounded pretty scientific. Nice job. Fourth graders, we're going to do some poetry with these words on Monday. This time, eyes on your teacher. And she will, let's go ahead and take a look at our scouts first. We've got Nisa.
Yeah.
Okay. Nisa, who did you see?
I saw Roxy because she wasn't talking to her neighbors, and she was listening.
Okay. Is that showing respect, making good decisions, or solving problems?
Showing respect.
Definitely. Who's Roxy? Nice job, Roxy. Congratulations. And Naz? Brighton. Where's Brighton? And what was he doing? Okay, what'd you see him doing? Yeah, you guys did an awesome job. Congratulations. Thank you for being great. And I'll be in here again on Monday. Okay, have a great rest of your day.
Oh, and Leland picked Jack for sitting up straight and showing respect and not talking, and that was his example of showing respect and making a good decision. So nice job, Jack, as well.